is lunchtime now. It is about noon, and Kai is up from his nap. You will hear him in the background, and my husband Barish is gonna come home for lunch, so I'm just gonna throw something together really quick. I am going to make some of this Banza chickpea pasta, and then we have some pesto in the freezer, so I need to figure out how I'm going to thaw that, because I'm pretty sure it's just like thawed in a mass. Like, we did not portion it out, I don't think, before we thawed it. So I'm gonna try to make some sort of chickpea pesto pasta situation. I do have some tomatoes that I chopped yesterday, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and throw those in there. And I think I also have those balls of mozzarella from Costco. I hope those are still good. I think they were expiring soon, but this could be a good opportunity to use them. So maybe I'll cut some of those up and throw it in there. I don't know. I think that sounds good. And then we'll have some protein from the chickpea pasta. So I think it sounds like a nice balanced meal. So let's go ahead and get started because it is 12 and I am so hungry. Later, after lunch, Kai and I played for a couple hours and actually just put him down for his afternoon nap. He is still settling. He's in there playing with his pacifiers. I can see on the monitor. So my typical routine during Kai's naps is when I do anything I need to do for work, and then if I have time, I might do something for YouTube. Like, I'd love to get my thumbnail for my next video completed right now. But also it's the time when I do anything around the house that needs to get done. So I think what I'm gonna do, since it is approaching 3 o'clock, I am going to make my second coffee of the day now and just drink that really fast while I clean up my desk area, because my desk area is driving me nuts. It is so messy. I've just stacked so many things on it. I'll show you in a second. It is literally so messy. And I lost my Apple Pencil, which is really driving me nuts. I am not the kind of person who loses things. Like, I'm pretty good at keeping track of my stuff. Like, I don't normally lose things. So the fact that I lost something, but not just something expensive like my Apple Pencil, that is really pissing me off. So I am going to clean up my desk area with hopes that I find it. The problem is that I brought my iPad on our trip to Chicago, and I have a vivid memory when I was packing my purse that I put the Apple Pencil in there, but a part of me kind of recalls that I might have taken it out and left it here. But then I'm also like, did I put it in Barish's backpack? I've searched all these places. I searched my purse, I searched Barish's backpack, I've looked all over my desk. I even looked in the car in case it spilled out of my purse, and I literally cannot find this stupid thing. And I told my mom to look for it at her house. So I just truly don't know where it is. And I think that the battery on it must have died, because Barish read online that I could technically find it by trying to connect it to my iPad again. Like, if it was on and charged, it could connect via Bluetooth to my iPad, and I'd be able to see if it at least was in the vicinity if it connected, but it did not connect. So it's either not here or the battery is dead. So as it turns out, that doesn't help me at all. So anyway, all this to say, wow, that was a tangent, but all this to say, I'm going to clean up my desk while I have my coffee. But really quick, I'm going to throw in my laundry, and then we're going to get to my least favorite part of the day, which is cleaning up the kitchen. But it must be done, and then we can hopefully have enough time to start prepping dinner for tonight, because I'm very excited about it. I'm making some Turkish food tonight, and I'm really excited. I'm so tired. I cannot believe it's like already 10 o'clock. The night flew by. We had our little Turkish feast. I feel like the kofta did not go as smoothly as I was anticipating. It took forever to cook for some reason. I don't know what the deal was cooking it on the stove. Each of them took so long to cook. I don't know what the deal was. I need to find some tips and tricks. I told Baraj it's because I don't have like Turkish blood flowing through my veins, and that is why my kofta was not turning out the way that I wanted it to. We had that, we had the piyaz, and then we had rice and salad with it. Kai absolutely loved the kofta. He was losing his little mind for it. He was like, this is it. This is delicious. He's such a little Turkish boy. He loves hummus. He loves very savory foods. It's actually hilarious. Like the pesto pasta we had for lunch, like he was crushing it. So I just think that's so funny. He loves savory foods. But after dinner, we gave Kai a bath, and then we played a little, and then it was his bedtime, and then I walked to Lucy and chatted with my mom a little bit, and we cleaned up, and now I am here, showered, did my skincare, and now we're gonna do the most important part of the night, which is laying and doing a leisurely activity of my choosing. So tonight I wanted a sweet treat, so I got a couple of my little Albanese candies. So if you've never been to Albanese and you are in the Chicago area, get to Albanese because it is delicious. I'm sure you've seen Albanese gummy bears at Target or grocery stores in general, but the Albanese factory is in Merrillville, Indiana, which is like right where I am from, and that's where my parents live. And so every time we go visit, which we went to visit a few weeks ago, we go to Albanese and we go a little hard in the paint and get an assortment of candies to try, and it is so freaking good. And the best part is that it's all at a discounted price at the factory. Like you have to go to the factory, go to their store, and everything is discounted. So it is not far from 65, the highway that runs north and south through Indiana. So if you're on 65 going to or from Chicago, you can like skip off at the Merrillville exit, get some candy for your road trip, and you are G to G, good to go. My favorite thing at Albanese is their chocolate covered gummy bears. Absolutely divine. Don't knock until you try them. I know it sounds a little weird to have a chocolate covered gummy bear, but they are so freaking good. They are definitely my favorite thing there. They have a whole assortment though. Like they have literally every kind of gummy under the sun, like all these different flavors, gummy bears, gummy butterflies, so cute. They have sour gummies, and then they have a huge assortment of chocolate candies. So I love the chocolate covered gummy bears. I love the chocolate covered raisins. Barsh got a bunch of different kinds of chocolate covered nuts while we were there. All of it is so freaking good. So, hot tip, go to Albanese. Anyway, wow, a tangent again. All this to say, I have a few chocolate covered bears in here. I'm gonna have these, and I'm going to bebop around on my iPad, maybe go on Pinterest a little bit, see what's going on there. I love a good Pinterest scroll. And I'm also going to start a new book. I just finished a book called Happiness Falls. It's by Angie Kim, and I think it's a mystery, but it's like a mystery adjacent, I would say. I did enjoy reading it. It was a heavier book, not like super sad or anything, just like something that really made you think. So I'm going for something light now, so I'm going to read The 7-Year Slip. I have read another book by this author. It's Ashley Poston. I've read The Dead Romantics and actually thought that was really cute. I read that book not fully realizing how much supernatural activity would be in it, and I think that's the same vibe of this, but I'm really excited because I really liked The Dead Romantics. So we're gonna read a fun little book. I'm gonna start this tonight. I am very behind on my reading goal, but I am just gonna let it go. I don't want to like force myself to be reading if I'm not feeling it, because I feel like that makes me read slower, weirdly. I am really excited to start this book, and I do want to keep reading because I love to read. That is why I set a reading goal every year, because I really do love to read. But I am trying very hard to give myself time in the evenings to just do whatever I want without feeling guilty. I feel like I have fallen into this pattern and trap, if you will, of feeling like I need to be productive at all times. And I know a lot of us relate to that. A lot of us feel that way. And I think it's been weighing on me more since having a baby, because I feel like, one, there's more things to do, but two, I just want to be taking care of everything. And I don't know if that's like the maternal instinct in me that is like really popping off, but I just want everything to be taken care of. I look around and I'm like, there are 40,000 things that I could clean or organize, or I should work on my YouTube video and do the thumbnail that I didn't get to today, or I should be thinking about my work stuff for tomorrow, or I should be doing this, that, or the other. I think we can all relate to this idea that we all have like a to-do list running in our minds, and at any given moment we could pick 1 to 5 things off of that list to do and work on. But I am trying to force myself, and it's gotten easier. It's gotten so much easier since I've basically given myself permission to do this, but I am telling myself that in the evenings, once Kai goes to bed and everything is kind of wrapped up for the day, I just need to sit and do whatever I want. Any kind of mindless activity that I might have felt guilty about doing, like scrolling Pinterest for an hour or whatever it is, I'm just not doing that anymore. I'm not going to feel guilty. I'm going to enjoy my time. I'm going to relax because I deserve it. I have, very busy days and a lot that I'm balancing, and I deserve to lay here under my blanket with all of my plushies and be on Pinterest or Reddit or whatever it is in the moment. I also want to get back into more creative hobbies as well. I actually was just kind of going through my crafting drawers when I was organizing my desk today, so those are some things that I want to bust out again and be more intentional about spending time doing, because I have so much fun when I do things like that. Even little things like painting my nails. I love to paint my nails. When's the last time I painted my nails? I literally couldn't tell you because I don't remember. I honestly don't even know if it's since I've had Kai. Have I painted my nails? I don't know. Has it been a year? Maybe. But I really want to be intentional about doing things like that. I even have a bunch of beads, and I was really enjoying making phone charms for my iPhone. And even something like that is just so fun and kind of mindless, and I really want to get back into doing creative things like that. With all that being said, I'm going to relax now and hang out with Barish, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Quick little OOTD, my favorite linen boyfriend shirt from Old Navy. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but my checkered cream and black shorts from Quince, which are my all-time favorite. I can link both of these below. I am in a rush this morning. It is already 8:25. I need to leave in 5 minutes with Kai. How's that gonna go? Nobody knows. So I need to hurry. Anyway, we have a little date this morning. Kai and I are gonna go meet up with my friend and her son. Her son is almost a year older than Kai exactly. So we are gonna get together at a place in Raleigh called Bumble Brews. It's basically like a little play area, I think geared toward younger kids, that has a coffee shop. So obviously I get to have a little coffee and the kids get to play. But by Kai playing, I mean he can't fully walk on his own yet. So I'll probably be walking him around. Maybe he'll be crawling around. I don't know, we'll see. I'm really excited. So I need to pick my perfume and then I'm ready to go. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a couple spritzes of Girl of the Sun. How cute is this bottle? I got this when I was in Istanbul, and this was this shop's version of like Miss Dior Cherie, I think. I love the Miss Dior perfume, so I definitely wanted to get this. And I think I'm gonna do a spritz of Mango Mood from Fleur. I don't know if these are gonna go together, but we're gonna try it, so. I love when I make bold choices when I'm like in a hurry. Like I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna do both of these. See how they smell, why not? You can probably hear Kai in the background. He is awake now. And now that I am ready to go, I am gonna go get him ready for our little jaunt. I have to feed him and change his diaper and change his outfit. So we have 5 minutes. Our little outing to Bumble Brews was so fun and so cute. Kai loved bebopping around. At this point, he does like to play with the toys, but really he just loves to look around and stare at everybody. And it was so cute. We had so much fun with my friend and her son. It was so fun, so precious. So he is napping now. I'm going to get some work done really quick because then Kai and I are going to go meet Barish for lunch. We're having a big day. We're going to Prime Barbecue in Nightdale, which I'm really excited about. I have tried their food before. Barish has brought some home for me to try, but it's my first time going there. And I'm really excited because the wings that they have on Wednesdays, you guys, divine. So I'm really excited. So I'm gonna get some work done really quick, and then we are gonna go to Prime Barbecue.
But now you're gone, and all I have is time. And though you're not here anymore, I still think about you. 'Cause baby,
Okay. It is a little while later. I had to change because Kai and I went for a walk and it has gotten so hot outside, so I had to change into a tank top before we took a little walk outside. So that is what we did. He is finishing up his afternoon nap right now. You guys, that lunch at Prime Barbecue, chef's kiss. It was so freaking good. Honestly, those wings that they have as their Wednesday special are life-changing. Those are potentially the best wings I've ever had at a restaurant. Like, they're so, so good. And the whole restaurant itself is super nice. Like, there's a ton of indoor seating, and then they have a huge covered patio outside where they have a bunch of fans going, so even on hot days it doesn't feel too hot to sit out there. At least that's what I felt like on my one day that I was there. But it was very cool out there. It felt very nice. It was shaded, completely covered, and then a bunch of fans. And then they have a little area for kids to play, which was really cute. They have like some picnic tables over there, and it's kind of like a turf, maybe? I don't know, some sort of turf covering over there so that the kids can play and run around, and that was super nice. So they also have the nice high chairs, which I also appreciated. They have the high chairs that have a tray. So anyway, it was a great experience at Prime Barbecue. Kai and I came home after that and played a little bit, and he's taking his afternoon nap right now, but he is probably gonna wake up soon, or I'm gonna have to wake him up because it's almost 5 o'clock. So we're already pushing off that bedtime a little bit, but that's fine. So I'm gonna try to spend the next 10-ish minutes wrapping up a couple things for work. I just had a work meeting. That's what I was doing just now, a little quick call for work. And then tonight we're gonna go look at a house, which is really exciting. So we have very lightly started our search for a house. So we are kind of just dipping a toe, seeing what's out there. So we love our apartment and love the apartment complex that we live in. Like, I'm literally obsessed with it. The second we move out of here, whenever that happens, I will be putting a rave review on the internet and on my YouTube channel of this apartment complex because I absolutely love living here. So we are not in a huge rush. It's more of like a space situation. Right now we have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, which is more than enough for us and Kai and a dog. We do have people who come to visit, specifically Barish's parents come to visit from Turkey, and since they're coming such a long way and we don't see them all the time, they tend to stay for a longer, more extended visit. And it's just not super feasible now to have just 2 bedrooms. Kai sleeps in his own room now, and obviously for a few nights, it's not a big deal for him to sleep in our room, but it just kind of throws everything off for a more extended amount of time. So it's not a huge rush. If anything, we're planning on going to Turkey to visit Barish's parents, but we're just kind of keeping an eye out, kind of seeing what's out there. So we're gonna go look at a house in Apex tonight, and I'm trying to like tamper down my expectations because I do think the house is pretty small. It's 3 bedrooms, but it is small square footage wise, but the location is so prime. So I'm trying not to like get excited or ahead of myself because I would love to live that close to like downtown Apex, but we're not gonna get too excited. So we're gonna go look at that house tonight, and then we kind of have plans to eat dinner at home, but we're also kind of tempted to check out Main Street in Apex because it's been a really long time since we walked around down there. So we're a little tempted to get dinner and walk around while we're over there, but we did just like eat out for lunch, so that seems really excessive, but I don't know. We'll see what we do. We do have an idea of what we can make for dinner when we get home, but we'll see. We'll see what we get into. So I'm gonna wrap up some stuff for work. wanted to come and wrap things up before we end off this vlog. I just took a shower, so that is why I'm looking like a drowned rat. Also, look how cute this is. My mom got it for me when we were visiting them, and it is a stuffed dragon. I know he's adorable, but he's weighted. So he has some heft to him, and he's so nice to cuddle with. I'm obsessed with him. I haven't named him yet. Should I name him? Do we do that? I don't know. Just let me know. Am I okay? Sorry, I am so tired. I'm getting like loopy, so I need to really wrap this up. So as you saw, we went to a nice little dinner in Apex. The food was so good, specifically the Korean fried chicken. We got the soy garlic one and it was incredible. The sushi was really good too. Honestly, everything we had was so good. And we got ice cream. I got a chocolate milkshake and it was delicious. I was so tempted to go to the bookstore that they have right there in the historic district of Apex. I think it's called Alleyway Books. I'm definitely gonna go back there because it looked so cute. I actually think I'd like to do a little Apex video, a little Apex vlog. I think that would be fun, especially because we haven't spent a lot of time there since we've moved here. I actually think that we might have been there like once or twice, which is kind of crazy. By like once or twice in Apex, I mean like in the little downtown historic area. But I would like to check out the scene some more and maybe make a video about that. I think that'd be really fun. All this to say, the house we looked at was probably like a 10 to 15 minute walk from the historic downtown area of Apex, and that was a huge draw for me for that house. I was like, oh my god, I would love to be able to walk there. Like that would be so cute to do that with Kai. It would be so fun. And the house was nice. The house was cute. I knew going into it that the rooms were probably going to be small because the square footage was not very much. So I knew going into it, but I was like, the price is right. And the area it's in is like prime, like would love to live there. So the house was very nice. The kitchen was very nice. The primary bedroom was a very good size. It had a nice big fenced in backyard. And then it had a lot of other like alternative storage options because there wasn't a ton of storage in the house. The kitchen had a good amount of cabinets and storage, but the other storage in the house was pretty minimal. But they had two separate like kind of like storage, not sheds, but like storage options that were outside of the house. Kind of hard to explain, attached to the house, but you access them from the outside, but they are a part of the house, so it's not like a separate shed. It's kind of hard to explain, but so you did have additional storage in that sense, but they also had this huge crawl space under the house, like absolutely massive, like truly the whole blueprint of the house. There was like crawl space, and so you could obviously use that for a lot of storage too. So that was very nice. The two cons that really probably like marked it off the list as like not being an option are, one, the primary bedroom was a good size, but the other two bedrooms were so teeny tiny. They were so small. And in general, it's not like I need the bedrooms to be huge by any means, but we would like to use one of the bedrooms as a guest bedroom and then also have like our desks set up in there. So it's kind of like a guest room office hybrid. And these rooms were so small that like once you put a bed in either one of them, like good luck putting anything else. Like I truly think that like our guest bed is a queen bed. If you put that in one of either of those rooms, you would not have space for like any other furniture. So that was not great for what we're looking for. And then the other thing that was just like super weird, I was like, what is this? This is so random. The primary bedroom, like I said, was a good size, and the primary bedroom had an attached bathroom, but that bathroom didn't have a shower or bathtub. And instead of having that, so it was just a half bath, but instead of having that, that's where the washer dryer hookups were. So your bathroom was a sink and a toilet, and then would be the washer dryer / like your laundry setup, which like inherently I don't like hate that, I guess. Like that's fine. It's kind of weird, but fine. But I just didn't like that that meant that we only had one full bathroom. I don't know. It was kind of weird. I was like, wait, what's happening here? This is so random. So that wasn't necessarily like a deal breaker, I would say, but it was like weird. So yeah, it was a very nice house. I'm sure that somebody will buy it and really love it because it was really nice. I mean, the location is insanely good. Like I would love to live there. So, you know, we keep looking, we keep chugging along, we keep checking out the scene. Slow and steady wins the race, as they say. Oh my god, I need to go to bed. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm literally gonna go to bed now. I'm so tired. So we're gonna go to bed. And yeah, that's the end of this video. So thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I hope this video was fun to watch. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe below. Go ahead and like this video. Leave a cheeky little comment. Oh, also, please subscribe to my upcoming newsletter. That's also down in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you in the next one.